Alright guys, this is Pharaoh with Next Life Radio. Yes. Wow man. I can't believe I started this way back and now I'm bringing it back all over again. But this is what I'm going to do. Every Saturday, I'm going to try and keep it as fresh as possible. You know, just talk to the world. I remember back when I was going through a lot of things financially between my ex and, you know, son-wise, my mom, you know, family, the whole nine after I got out of the military, which is mainly due to my mistakes. I went through like a little suicidal kind of thing. I couldn't handle dealing with all of so much stuff just happening in front of me, you know, just coming back, forth, and not just really knowing a direction. So that's why I wanted to start a business, because it would keep me focused. It would keep me in a grounded position. It would give me something constructive to do. As most of my peers and people that have told me around, you need something constructive to do. Well, I'm a very creative person, very artistic, as some of you have seen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on doing this because it keeps me constructive, keeps me doing something, and who knows where this might lead to, you know, later on in life. As for right now, let's see, back to that topic. Back in when I was going through depression and suicidal, just at that particular moment, I had to really sit down and literally talk to myself. Now some of y'all are probably like, he's crazy, just for talking to himself and this and that. Well, you know, I don't really care, man. Sometimes I really need to think and go inside my mind and just figure out what exactly do I want, not what somebody else wants, but what do I want. I do know that what I do want is for this radio station, for this magazine company, for this record label, everything that I have set up that you've seen so far, I want that to be number one. I want that to be here in Houston, and that's what this radio station is going to keep on providing. Just to give a grounding basis of where I'm going and what I'm doing and how's it being done. Now, some of y'all say, a lot of people have probably told me, oh, you're not a business owner, oh, you're not this, oh, you're not that. Well, listen, man, I'm a business owner. I get up every day and I do the same exact thing. I work on my company. I work on my life. I work on where the hell am I going. I work on what do I want for my son. What do I want to leave him? That's what I worry about. What am I going to leave behind for my generation? And so far, this is what I came up with. A magazine company, a record label, a radio station, the whole nine media. Communication is probably one of my best attributes within the creative sector. Oh, let me turn this down. Yeah, it's one of my very creative attributes, and I guess maybe I'm very good at socializing, probably than what most people really think. A lot of people think that I'm very quiet, sensible type person. I'm not quiet. I just want to refrain inside my own mind for a little bit, just to think. You know, not a lot of people think nowadays, as we've seen on the news. But hey, that's just what happens when you do drugs, kids. That's what happens when you do drugs. So let's see. Where am I headed? what am I doing and what's going on currently inside of my head for this company. Well, so far, what I'm currently working on is I'm working on men's fragrance. I'm working on men's fragrance. Now, men's fragrance, the name of it, I haven't been really decided yet, but I do know that I want it to be named Pharaoh. Pharaoh, Aquarius, my zodiac sign, representing just who I am. Now, you're probably wondering what are the prices. The smallest bottle will probably go about $5 to $7, and then the biggest one be from $20 to $15. I like to make cut deals, just to give you something to work with. But when I choose a product and when I choose it, I like to choose it very well. I like to make sure that when you go out, this is something that you're going to have forever. Now, another thing that I want to do with this fragrance, and that what's maybe some of these other fragrance companies are not doing, is taking the fragrance itself, giving you the bottle, but then you can send it back for free, mail it in, and you just pay for the refill. That's it. I don't know any other company that's really doing that, but that's a progression just for you guys. And I can tell you that doing this whole company, yes, it is a lot of damn stress. A lot of stress. But hey, that's what marijuana's for. You're probably like, marijuana. Well, hey, if you tried it and you started working like I did, you will understand why I smoke it and why I do a lot of paperwork and a lot of math. Come to think of math, when I was young, I never really, I always used to be self-conscious about math. I always used to feel like it was too much for me. Now, I'm doing all sorts of math. I'm doing multiplication, division, the whole nine. And I'm not just really using the calculator. I'm actually doing this by hand. Everything I do in business, I do it by hand. I try not to do too much digital stuff. But as far as account creating, cloud accounting, I use my phone, keep it digital, keep the whole nine, structural based. Now, as far as organizational, I'm working on that. Alright, I'm working on it. I'm not the best. I'm not the best at taking action and getting into things like some other people, but I make up for that in the most creative and devisable ways. Yeah. Okay. Listen, enough talk, enough said. I'm going to release a track. Actually, it's probably already released, but I want to release a little sound of mine. Oh man. You know what? Yeah, I can upload it. Okay. Let's see. Well, until I get this little sound up, let's just talk for a little bit, or keep on talking. What can I project to you guys? Normally I always have a lot of stuff to talk about, but when you live on air and you have about thousands of people in front of your face, it's a different kind of feeling. It's a feeling as if you're not alone in the world, I come onto the radio station, I come onto the magazine, and I project it to everybody, And at first I was scared of doing it, but now, I can look at people straight in the eyes and I really don't care. Because I have something. I really literally have something. It's established physically. Yes, I do have an employer ID number. Yes, I can hire people. Yes. Yes, I can contract people. Yes, I can buy things for wholesale. Yes, I can file my taxes, which I need to do. Well, actually, no, I don't really need to do that. I'm not really making any money off of this. I really don't plan to necessarily make money off of the company itself, because I feel as if the company itself should run for itself. I don't really want to profit from my company itself. I want my products to be profitable for me. So that's why I'm not necessarily printing magazines, keeping the whole nine. But maybe in the future I might change some things. I might monetize it or something. But I'm gonna try and keep it as neutral as possible with the company itself. Now I'm trying to organize between Equali, the magazine company, Next Life magazine, some other startups that I started back when I first started getting into the whole mode of understanding what business is all about. Yeah, we'll do that. It was at the time when I did this startup, and I know I'm probably rambling all over the place, but at the time when I did this startup, it was trying to look past people. It was trying to analyze and informationalize myself. And I'm one of those type of people. I like to informationalize everything. I want to understand the details down to the core. Because any information that you miss, any information that is lost, it's going to backfire later on. I'm the type of person, I like to be ahead of time, be ahead of someone, be ahead of this, be ahead of that. Oh, do you have this? Oh, do you have this? Oh, do you have this? Yeah, I got everything, man. You got everything? Yeah, I got everything. I got everything that you need. I can tell you this, I can tell you that, I can tell you this, I can tell you that. But I just can't put it to action like some people. I fail at that. That's my failure. Yeah, I fail at that. I don't care. I fail at not doing something, taking action. But I'm one damn good ass communication person. Yep. Yeah, that's right, you heard it, Houston. I'm a very communicative person. As you've seen through the publications, the social media, I've done, just give me 1 second, I'm trying to, oh man. Okay, let's see if this works now. Alright, and we're going to explore soundtracks. Oh, just for you guys understanding, what I'm doing here is I'm using Spreaker.com in order to broadcast and use my radio station. And what it does is I'm able to use I'm able to use it to project online through the social media. And a big benefit for me is it's very, very lucrative for me, because I can speak to the world versus texting somebody or this and that. I will have a phone later on in the future, but I'm working on things. It's just a progression, Everything takes time. It doesn't come overnight. I'm finally realizing that. And okay, I want to see if this is the track. Let me tell you.